School stand.
Maria, please sit. Welcome this morning to our assembly to present badges to our student leaders for 2022. At our senior prize giving at the end of last year, our head students received their badges. So now we continue to complete our student leadership team for this year. As we cannot have everyone here, we are broadcasting this assembly to the rest of the school in their Manaaki rooms. So we have altered the arrangements for assemblies slightly. So I'll just start by explaining those. When you're called forward, would you please come across to the steps where Mr. Gorrie is, and then you will be called up onto the stage into the presentation area in front of the house banners where you will receive your badge. Please wait along the front with the group of students who have also been called with you, and then at the end, after we congratulate you, please exit the stage down these steps. We'll start with our deputies for 2020 with Jess Bleach and Jack McKenzie. Please come forward. Just come straight on up, Jess. Deputy Head Girl for 2020, Jess Bleach. Congratulations. We now move to our prefects with the following students. Please come forward to the steps. Sean Ansheta, Andrew Ermio, Ella McSweeney, Ruben Brown, Sophie Munt, Emma Begg, Daniel Jones, Zoe Cooley, George Winfield Clemens, and Harry Ford. Presenting the badges for our prefects for 2022, Sean Ansheta, Andrew Ermio, Ella McSweeney, Ruben Brown, Sophie Munt, Emma Beard, Daniel Jones, Zoe Cluley, George Winfield Clements, and Harry Ford. Let's congratulate all of these students. Now present the badges to our house leaders for 2022. We'll start with Blue House. The following students, please come forward. Thomas Caro, Naomi Taylor, Amelia Swan, Floyd Lister, Mackenzie Beatty, and Tilly Johnson. Thomas Cairo is absent. Naomi Taylor. House Captain for Blue. Deputy House Captains Amelia Swan and Floyd Lister. Junior House Captains Mackenzie Beatty and Tilly Johnson. All right, congratulations to the Blue House leaders for this. Moving on to Gold House, with the following students please come forward. Sam Vanderhoovel, Victoria Talbot, Lachlan Gardner, Paige Hum, Savannah Clark, and Izzy Marr. House captains for gold, Sam Vanderhoovel, Victoria Talbot. Deputies, Lachlan Gardner, Paige Hum. And junior house captains absent this morning, Savannah Clark and Izzy Marr. Let's congratulate the Gold House leadership. Moving to Greenhouse, the following students please come forward. Anna Tuamohaloa, Abigail Kavanagh, Madison Foster, Zephy Butterick, Lucas Plummer, and Sophie Sow. House captains for Greenhouse for 2022, Anna Tuamohaloa, Abigail Kavanagh, Madison Foster, deputy, alongside Zephy Butterick. And junior house captains, Lucas Plummer and Sophie Sow. Congratulations to the Greenhouse leadership. Students for Red House, come forward please. Juliet Campbell, Emma Packwood, Mitch Vikes, Charlie McDonald, Harriet Brown, Finn Vikes. Red House captains for 2022, Juliet Campbell, Emma Packworth, with the deputies, Mitch Vikes, Charlie McDonald, and junior house captains, Harriet Brown and Finn Vikes. Congratulations to these students.
Morning, the koutou whānau. The main bao hātene te koutou to the whānau ko we mai te rānei. So I just want to start off by congratulating the 2022 prefects, deputy head students, house captains, deputy house captains, and junior house captains. I think this is the first time I've ever had to use the mic. That's probably because I'm a mask. I like the name badge assembly, but I always think the challenge or the wheel there for those students who have just received their badges is that this is not the end product of a year of service. This is a commitment. So those students today, I suppose my challenge to you is this is the start of your commitment to fulfill those obligations that have been set as house captains, deputy house captains, junior house captains, and prefects and deputy head students. I think it's important to remember. And I really want to congratulate the house captains, deputies, and juniors, because I thought the junior swimming sports was a fantastic start to that commitment. And it's always good to start the way we need to carry on. Hea whakatauki, hara tapatoa, tatoa tapatani, ingari tapatoa, tatoa tapatini. So that whakatauki, that proverb, it emphasises that actually success is not the work, or leadership is not the work of one person, but the work of many. And I suppose sitting down in front of me today, and in the Manaaki, we have students, all of which can exhibit leadership on a day-to-day basis. And I suppose that's my challenge to everybody today. We only have a finite number of formal leadership roles in this school, but everybody is a leader. Every single student in this school. So we've been back on the ground for 2 weeks. I've seen leadership because I've seen new students who have been picked up by established students and supported on the ground on a daily basis. That's something that we can all do. There are people every day who come into the school for whatever reason, are feeling anxious, and we have an opportunity to lift them up. That's an opportunity to take leadership. We have opportunities on a daily basis to be upstanders. And I've already seen that this year. I know it was a major focus of ours last year, but we have our pride values. Students who are new to the school, or even all of us on our bad days, sometimes we can ignore them or forget them. Our job is to remind everybody as pride is the way that we do our business in the school. So that's the other thing. And you are going to notice next week when the prefects start rolling out the committee nominations, so we're reopening the committee nominations. It's an opportunity for every student to get involved in the committee. And more information is going to be available on that next week. But I suppose, the elephant in the room for us at the moment is COVID. All right, we've got Omicron, which is starting obviously to become more impactful in our community, and it's going to join our community if it already hasn't, and we know it has in our wider community very soon. And I suppose my challenge as we end today is to emphasise how important it is for all of you students to be leaders in our approach against Omicron. All right, and what does that mean? It means that we wear masks inside. We have to wear masks inside. In classes, we have done a perfect job thus far. The hallways, a little bit more hit and miss, and we'll talk about that soon. It also means respecting the fact that some people may not have to wear masks inside. We have students in the school who have valid exemptions, and it is the job of the staff, not the students, to talk to those students about why they're not wearing masks. Because if 500 kids are asking the same student why they're not wearing a mask, I think we can all understand what the impact is going to be. Hand sanitising, cleaning down high-touch surfaces are all things that we can do. And we need to be realistic. So at the moment, we've got lots of students saying, well, we're a bit confused. This stage of the Omicron approach is not about stopping. This stage of the Omicron approach is ensuring that schools and the activities that you come into schools and outside of schools to do and love continue to operate. If everybody in the school is classed as a close contact, and to put it into perspective, the second you take a mask off inside, you will be a close contact. If somebody is in your class and is confirmed to have COVID, schools will shut. And for some of you, that may seem like a really positive idea, right? But the issue is, the second you get sent home sick with Omicron, your entire family is classed as a close contact, and they will have to self-isolate for 7 days. And I'm reasonably sure we're all aware that this is harvest season, and we have a whole bunch of essential workers in our community who can't afford to self-isolate for 7 days. So that's our challenge. It's a community challenge for all of us to actually uptake. And that is embrace the fact that we're wearing masks to stop the spread, the massive spread of Omicron, not to stop it. It's going to come into the school. We're going to have students away pretty much for the next 2 terms, every now and then. 7 days of self-isolation, online home-based learning. But the thing that we can do is wear masks, clean down surfaces, and hand sanitize. All right? That's how you can exhibit leadership. You guys have a great week, team.
School assembly. Thank you. Please put my hand.
Oh.